Welcome everyone to this program called Arthur in America. Today we have three different cases of real people with real problems. They are going to tell us about these problems, and in this way, I, your host, will try to advise you the best possible, and with our team, we will try to find solutions to them. Without more, we start with our first guest, Michael.
Hi Arturo, how are you? My name is Michael Steven Montañez. I am a student of 6th semester of nutrition in the Nationality University of Colombia. And I am contacting you because a friend told me that if I had a problem, I could call in this line and you give good advice. And in this moment, I need a good advice because I have problems. What is my problem? Okay. My problem is with the COVID-19 and my university. Why? Because with the emergency in my university, the classes face to face with the professors was cancelled. The university adopted a new methodology with virtual classes. With this new methodology, really I feel that I am not learning the topics of the classes, and I not adopted this methodology. This is the first problem. The second problem is that in my house the internet is very bad and so slowly. I can't enter in some classes. An additionality of this, my computer was damaged, and I couldn't do my works, my homeworks. I said this to a cousin, and she gave me her computer, and in this moment I can do the works, the homeworks with the computer of my cousin. But I have many things to do, many work. I am so stressed for this, and for these reasons, for this situation, for the methodology the virtual methodology, because I feel that I'm not learning, because my computer is damaged, because my internet is so slowly and bad. I am considering a cancel semester, but I'm not sure of this. But for this is that I need advice. So what to do in this situation? I wish that you can help me, and I'm sure that I'm not the only person that be in this situation. And thank you, Arturo, and bye bye.
So, thanks, Michael, for telling us about your situation. I am sure that several of our viewers are going through something similar. First, we will put you in contact with our friends who provide psychological service. Second, I believe that the main thing is that you chose freely as soon as you feel able to do so. You do not have to sacrifice your health to continue studying. I hope to help you. Well, let's continue with our second guest. Tell us, David.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is David Rios. I would like to share my current situation. I understand that in this program you could help me with some advice. I really need it. I want this testimony to be heard by all the people of Colombia and know that the government is practically our enemy. Little by little, I will tell you the facts and I hope will you help me to spread the information. First, I will talk about my family and myself. I am 20 years old and actually I am not a student because I work in agriculture. I live in La Esmeralda, a village in the municipality of Armero. I am accompanied by my mother and my two brothers. The rest of my family live in other nearby towns, but we share very little. My grandfather worked at the town hall, but he died recently. A few months ago, when I was cleaning the tool room, I found some documents from my grandfather. In these documents, there is information that my grandfather wrote about the tragedy of Armero, and I was very surprised. But first, we need to remember this. The natural disaster occurred in Armero, a Colombian municipality that is located in the department of Tolima. The eruption of the volcano was on the night of Wednesday, November 13 of 1985. The town of Armero, located to 50 kilometers from the volcano, was hit by the avalanche and more than 20,000 of its 29,000 inhabitants died. The municipality of Armero disappeared completely and stayed covered by mud. My grandfather wrote that this disaster was planned. The government had economic interest. My grandfather saw how people of the Colombian Geological Service were making false reports about the activity of the volcano Nevado. All the alarms went on in Colombia. Only hypocrisy. The news reached every country in the world. Quickly, 24 countries sent money, food, nurses and doctors to help in the emergency. Everything looks very nice, true? The United States donated $1 million, Japan $1 million, Islandia $50,000, the Lion Clubs $50,000, and many other countries sent money to Colombia. My grandfather wrote that much of this money was used for the rescue effort, but the government stole more than half of the donated money. Actually, my family and I have many needs. The government abandoned us more than 30 years ago. We are in a critical economical situation and we need help. Now you and all the listeners know this information, and I would like to make a public complaint against the government. I don't want this to do unpunished. How could you help me?
Oh, David, if you had the notes before, we will have gotten a repair sooner for what happened. We will put you in contact with our lawyers and human rights defenders. Because indeed, you must fight for the Colombian governor to repair you, and I hope that our professionals will be of utility for that purpose. Now, we continue with the last case of the day. Hello, Juliana.
Hello Arturo, my name is Juliana Devia. I am situation is a little different from what you heard. I was looking online to see if was the only one going to try this not at Cornell University. A research was done on the rise why people hide the feeling of ripping, and I found two especially wide high frequency of occurrence. The first is that I didn't had the courage to do what I really wanted. The second reason was that I spent too much time on the work. Having reached it makes my feel a little bitter. It is very difficult for me. I'll tell you a little of my story. Since I was a child, I have to work to get what I want. Give myself my days, go out with my friends, travel and study. I haven't had a weekend of a long time. One day looking of the picture with my family, could see that I don't appear in Maine and that I have missed many wonderful moments. I wish I could be in some of them. Um, I have been I had opportunity and my family told me. Many times they asked my to be with them, what always preferred to work more or hard or money. I wish some had told my dad it was not the right things to do. I also prefer have a hope I didn't like bad Pokemon. My grandmother, in her last day of life, always told my dad she regret all those things she had said, to or fight for first change, for fears of failure, for of life, her confusion. She had many opportunities to change jobs, to travel, to meet nice people and nice she read. She also left my a very big lesson into ink that all decision or guy regards if they generate good of by moments, and she always told me I should look everything is a learning and as personal growth. But the truth is a very difficult, and learning it hard right a lot. And I think all it has been my grace. Thanks, thanks for listening to me. I had to win and say this to my family. What this says, if you had listening to us words, you were happy moments now. Thanks, Arturo. Bye.
Thank you, Juliana, for sharing your story. We have really received different cases of this style, with people regretting putting money first in their interpersonal relationships. Uh, that we always tell them is that money really cannot buy happiness. Not much that less, it can give you the same happiness that spending time with the people you love the most. We hope that now you will take advantage of spending more time with your family, Juliana. Okay, we have reached the end of the program. Thank you all for watching us, and we hope that this program will also leave you with great life lessons and new learning. I say goodbye.